Uplink.
Before I start this commentary, I just want to let you guys know about a channel called That Crew of Guys. They post a lot of great compilations and some pretty funny commentaries. And a mixture of between the two, a whole bunch of compilations of their commentaries, which are pretty funny to be honest. They post sort of things like FIFA, Advanced Warfare. It's pretty good, so if you want to check them out, I'll put the link in the description. So anyway, to the topic in the title of the video, um, if you guys haven't heard, Black Ops 3 has been announced. It's been all the gaming news, relatively, like, it's been around. If you haven't heard the details of it, it's basically Advanced Warfare, but on the toned down level. Like, there's still, like, advanced movements, but it's a little bit on the down low. The gameplay of it didn't really show much. It's like there's really not much to see in it. It's some demonstration of the campaign. There's like diving underwater. It's showing the context of it is robots versus humanity. It's basically like the idea of Skynet and all that, but in Call of Duty. It does look pretty amazing, I should say. The whole idea of futuristic Call of Duties, it feels like it's sort of like blown out. Like it's been there, done that. See, I grew up around with the Sega, the PS1, the PS2, the PS3, then the Xbox 360, and the PS4, which I'm recording on now. And I grew up with the older Call of Duties. I've been there since Finest Hour. I never played the Classic or the, I think it was Allied Assault. I could be wrong, that could be in the Finest Hour. Because they have a similar title game to that. I think it was between, before, no, Medal of Honor Frontline, yeah. Before, I think it was before that, and then it was like recycled, and then Finest Hour sort of like a H3M. I'm chilling off, but with all these new exo sort of movement video games, Call of Duty video games, it's sort of like straying away from the core concept of Call of Duty, which is fast-paced action, but it seems like the original formula of Call of Duty was never meant for this. Because with all these new mechanics and stuff, it's just straying away from the simplicity of Call of Duty, and that's just basically to run around and shoot people. When I play Battlefield, I like sort of get different sort of mechanics that all blend perfectly in together. But the studios of Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and Sledgehammer, well, with the exception of Treyarch, because they sort of figured out a way to blend it all together, but they're just not used to these kind of games. I mean, it's been like 11 years, but they never seem to grasp the idea of a sort of modern and future. They've just been like, their sort of original formulas were meant, and they were based upon, and they were built in the World at War area. So the idea of another futuristic video game just seems like another failure, sort of say, in the Call of Duty franchise. Now, I'm not saying that the next Call of Duty is going to be garbage, because, I mean, it's made by Treyarch, and they've had a pretty clean history of making Call of Duty games. Like, their past games have been actually some of the best of the Call of Duties based on multiplayer, but it's just, this is Treyarch's first time with actually, like, engulfing into, like, exo movement and all that. And they never handled that. Black Ops 2 it wasn't one of my favorites, I'm just gonna be completely honest. And that was when they tried to enter the futuristic era. I mean, they haven't failed. The Zombies was amazing. The development team on that was just phenomenal. But the multiplayer team was sort of like drifting away. They didn't know what they were doing. And with this idea of exo movements and stuff, it just seems like it's going to be even farther away. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be garbage, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to be the next big Call of Duty that might revitalize Call of Duty for a little bit. But it just doesn't seem like it's gonna, you know, be another. It's just not gonna be a revamp. I'm not gonna say that with certainty, but what it looks like, it's not gonna be that good. Now, I don't want to be pessimistic through this whole video, because let me tell you, with 3 full years, Cher could pull off something great. Because with 1 year, they pulled off World at War. With 1 year, they pulled off Black Ops 1. With 1 year, they pulled off Black Ops 2. Now, Black Ops 2 wasn't my favorite, but it was great. A lot of people absolutely loved it, and it's still being... I'm pretty sure it's, like, the most played COD today. Like, with most people on the servers, but let me tell you, the multiplayer, it's going to improve a heck of ton with all the balancing that they're going to be able to do, with all the time they have. The campaign, I don't know how many people usually play it still, but that's the first thing I play whenever I play a Call of Duty, just because nostalgia reasons, and because it gets me the gist of what's going on in the multiplayer, and the zombies. Let me just tell you about the zombies. With 3 full years. Okay, so it's 1 year, they could pull off Easter eggs, they could pull off a perfectly made map, okay? They could pull off just a great storyline. They could lay it all out. But with 3 years to balance everything, to develop a storyline, to make the Easter eggs, it is going to be phenomenal to play with friends and your buddies. Let me just tell you that. Zombies, I can guarantee, it's just not going to be bad. There's not a chance. And if it is bad, you can just freaking... I'll give you 25 bucks, because it's not going to be bad, I can guarantee that. Thanks guys for watching the video through its entirety. I know my mic's a little bit ricochet. I've been trying to figure out what's wrong with Share Factory that makes this. I'll probably email PlayStation, because I'm pretty sure it's an issue with its rendering. Because when I go to edit, it's all fine and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's with the rendering. But I'll still be looking for ways to fix this. I've been looking on Safari so far, but I haven't found nothing. But I'll just be looking through different search engines and see what they pop up, but you know. Guys, I want you to leave a like if you thought my commentary was pretty decent, and if the gameplay was above average or average, but leave a dislike if you thought the gameplay was bad, if you think I should do a little bit better, and if my commentary was, you know, below average, if you thought I was just talking garbage and stuff. But, you know, remember to subscribe and leave a comment, because I honestly want to know what you guys think, because this is one of those games where you're not sure if you like it or if you dislike it. So, most of all, have a good one, and see you guys in the next one.